What's up? Welcome to the second episode of the Double Play. I'm Dax.
I'm MC.
And this is our first episode covering the great sport of football, or more particular, the NFL. It is week 10 in the National Football League, and we are going to cover each game one by one and give you picks and predictions. Let's fucking go. Let's start off by saying that there's 4 teams on a bye. That's the Cowboys, the Bengals, the Titans, and the Chiefs, who are not in playoff picture anymore. Yet they're still favored to win Super Bowl 60, which I find hilarious.
It's the Mahomes effect, man.
Yeah, and we're already in week 10. We're deep into the season, so that's really funny. But let's start off with Thursday Night Football. It's a funky matchup. We got the Raiders versus Denver. You want me to start? You want to start?
No, go right into it. You got it.
Okay, that's right. I like LV to make it interesting. I like the Raiders to make it interesting. Last week I said they'd make an upset against Jacksonville to you. And they came 1 point short. But I knew Bowers would come back in a big way.
3 touchdowns.
And he had 3 tutties. He had 133 yards. He had 12 out of 13, 12 grabs out of 13 receptions, or 13 targets. I think he's the key.
How many fantasy points did he have?
43. So that's something, yeah. Yeah, I just think he's the key to this offense figuring out. I think he's what Geno has been missing. And bro, if you watch him play, it's like, how do you recover this guy?
So you got him winning the game?
Yeah. Well, no. Sorry, no. Let's not move that fast. But I do want to touch on things because Denver's defense is fucking nuts. And then when I keep saying LV, the Raiders are not the best offense. But I think with Bowers being back, Genty had a massive game. He had more receiving yards than rushing yards. He had 47 receiving yards, 42 rushing yards. With also a receiving touchdown. It's kind of a side note, but fantasy-wise, like, the most successful backs this season have been those receiving backs, like C-Mac, like our guy A-Chain, like James Cook. So maybe Genty will be getting more targets moving forward. I don't know. But I can see the offense slowly coming together moving forward into the season with Brock. Even with Myers out of the picture, I can see Trey Tucker eating. So I don't know. I think it's a good primetime spot for the Raiders to turn the ship around. No pun intended. But I think they'll cover the spread, especially since like 92% of the money's on Denver. And I love taking the underdog spread during division games. So yeah, I think Vegas, not the team, but the books, know something that'll make it a little more interesting. So I'm going to play with 10.5 plus 10.5. You can take 9.5, but I'm going to play it safe with the Raiders.
So I'm gonna back that. I'm gonna go plus 10.5. Or you could take plus 10. I mean, it's at 9.5. So just to play it safe, I'll probably do plus 10, touchdown and a field goal. It is a divisional game, so I do like those divisional games, especially on primetime, tend to be tight games. So I like that. Pat Surtain is out. He has a pec injury. That helps our odds better. Mims Jr., I mean, it's a factor in the offense. Not a big deal, but he's out as well. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Raiders plus 10.5. I'll probably take plus 10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a better game than people think because it's like a weird matchup, but I think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah. All right, and then the next game we got Falcons at Colts in Indianapolis.
That's actually in Berlin, Germany.
Oh, it's yeah.
So this is one of those, I don't know, it's like 5 years or 4 years straight. And I think we get a game in Berlin. But yeah,
I think they just played a game in Berlin. I forgot. I think was it the Jaguars? Somebody did.
I mean, I know the Jaguars were living in London for like a couple weeks. But heading into Sunday, we're starting off the day at 9:30 in Germany. Colts versus Falcons. I'll let you start as well.
The line's at 6.5. It's interesting. I mean, dude, the Colts have just looked absolutely insane. So I'm gonna continue riding that. I'm gonna take the Colts at -6.5. They just got sauce. GM seems to be going all in on Daniel Jones. I'm gonna go in with them. I don't know. I faded them this year. Doesn't work out. I'm gonna have to take them at 6.5.
Yeah. I've realized I have pretty bad histories with reading these international games. I don't know what the correlation is. With always the 9:30s, I start off like rough. Always. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Colts take care of business for this one. They made the big move, right, of the deadlines with getting Sauce. Did they give up too much for him? Absolutely. I mean, 2 first rounders, I think is ridiculous. But
but the Jets suck at drafting. So I mean, don't get me wrong. They probably did win the trade, but theoretically,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, Jets fleeced. But that means one thing for the Colts, right? That means they're trying to win. You know, like they're actually like all in. They're ready to win with Daniel Jones. Talk about a first game matchup, right? Yeah, bro. Let's just get you on a flight to Germany and get you against Drake London. Fuck it. Like that's kind of a fucking crazy. That's quite a first game.
Hey, you went to bed. What is it? 1-7 or 1-7? Woke up 7-2.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
That was fun.
from the worst of the best team in the league, which is crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe he makes a big impact for them. Maybe he comes unprepared. Maybe jet lagged. I don't know. But yeah, I think the Colts looked pretty bad last week. I think this is a bounce back spot. I think they're gonna reactivate Taylor. They're gonna get him back in the end zone where he's been all year. I'm gonna take the Colts at a disgusting -300 price. I don't know if I like the spread. I think the Falcons can make it interesting. But yeah, Colts, I think is the play. So now heading into the 1:00 slate, which I think is the best game of the 1 p.m.s. We got New England versus Bucks. Yeah, I think that's the best game. I mean, I think that's the best 1:00 game.
No, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fire game.
Yeah,
go. It starts off.
Okay. It starts probably like my favorite. No. Yeah, my 2 favorite quarterbacks in the league are in this game. With Bacon and my fantasy quarterback Drake May. Who he put himself on the fucking map this year. He's been killing it so far. I think this is a statement game for the Pats. You know, I mean, they beat some good teams. They have not been a team this good though. So if they pull off a win on Sunday, that's a statement that they're making to the league. But I think I'm still leaning towards the Bucs. Coming off a bye, you know, Bucky Irving is questionable. I don't know if he's gonna play. There's also the possible return of Lou Gedeke, who's like a monster. Their right tackle. He got hurt week 2, so he might be coming back. I don't know, and I also think the Patriots barely made it out of that Falcons one. Remember when the Falcons missed the extra point, in the 4th quarter. So I don't know. I think they got saved there. This has potential for game of the week. I think it goes.
Yeah, no, I think this. I didn't want to start with this because it's that good of a game.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's gonna be a fire one. I'm going with Bucks. I'm taking the points. I'm taking at -2.5. If you want to be safe, take the money line, but I'm gonna take the 2.5. The Patriots are 3-9 against the spread versus NFC teams dating back to 2023. And Patriots have been very hot. Like they've been looking really good. Last game we started seeing a little more slack. I think they're due to lose a game. The Bucks are coming off a bye week. Irving and Godwin are likely to be back. I like the Bucks in this spot a lot. They're the home team. I think I'll definitely take a 2.5, and I can see that. I can see them securing this game.
no, yeah, this could be a shootout, bro. I mean, these guys like are gonna sling it.
Yeah, it could be an over game too.
I think. But yeah, I really like Drake May's passing touchdowns too. I think that's gonna like over
Yeah,
an
no,
hour and a half.
both quarterbacks pass touchdowns are in play.
Yeah,
I think the over in general is in play. Just
absolutely.
It'll be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be a fun one.
which one?
Let's go to the let's go to the let's go to Jags versus Houston. This is such an ugly game, bro. Like this is just I don't like this game at all.
What do you mean you don't like it? Like it's a boring game.
No CJ Stroud. I hate both offenses. Jags are banged up. Like there's no Travis Hunter. BTJ might not even play with an ankle sprain. No Brenton Strange, their tight end. They picked up Jacoby Myers, which could help, you know. But Houston, I know, has an elite defense. So yeah, bro. Just considering all those like factors, like this is probably gonna be a really low scoring game.
The over under is 37.5.
That's crazy. Yeah, that says it. That says it all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, with Stroud playing, I probably would lean towards Houston, but I don't trust Davis Mills, so I'm gonna go with Jags ML.
I'm telling you again, bro. Going with Duval County. Stroud's out, concussion. The Texans offense, if you watched that game last week without Stroud, looked beyond horrible. Like it was so bad. Like they could barely get a first down. So although Texas defense is good, I gotta rock with Duval. They've been good this year. I mean, they're 5-3.
Yeah.
I think this Texans team right now is just straight defense. Their offense is not gonna move. I'll take Jaguars on the money line.
Yeah. It's not a game I'll be watching, but one game that I will be watching
Fuck no.
is Buffalo and Miami. Let's just cut the bullshit, right? And Josh Allen owns us. When I say us, I mean us, because we're Dolphin fans. Faithfully. It's been a rough season, but yeah.
I think we won one game against them. In what is it?
He's 14-2 against us.
2.
He averages 3 touchdowns a game against us. As a Dolphin fans who will be in attendance, both of us will be in attendance. I'm not gonna bet on the Bills whatsoever, just because I'm faithful. But yeah, being unbiased, I gotta go Bills 9.5. I think there's so many games that we went to this season, MC, that I was like, yeah, you know what, we got to make it. We're gonna cover this spread at least. We just get stomped on, or we just somehow like ended up folding at the end.
Last Thursday night versus the Ravens, that was a fucking joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. So again, I'm not in a position to take them again. I'm gonna say history repeats itself, and Allen's gonna stomp on us.
Bro, I'm as delusional as I am. I'm taking Dolphins plus 10. And yeah, I'm a Dolphins fan. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm delusional. Fine, for sure. Bills are 4-4 against the spread this year. Okay, they this year have not been covering the big spread. I think they did like once, like the big spreads. I think the Saints covered against them. They, for some reason, I'm not stomped on the bad teams, including us when we played them the first time at Buffalo. We had them beat, but Sealer wants to do a rough in the kicker. Tua wants to throw a pick. We had them beat.
That was bad.
So, yeah, they're not great against the spread against bad teams. We're home, and we looked great against them last time. So, let's fucking go. I may be biased, 100%. I'm doing plus 10. The public's on Bills, minus 9.5. I think like 80 to 90% of the money's on that. I'm fading. I'm going Fins, plus 10. That's right.
No, honestly, you brought a really good point bringing up last game.
Because, bro, I hate to admit it, but that was probably the best game of our season.
Besides the Falcons game, I think we did pretty good that game, and we lost.
Oh, we sold the game.
So, and the Bills are great. I mean, who am I to say that they're not? But yeah, I think they're gonna cover. You think the Dolphins are gonna cover? I hope you're right for like as a fan's sake, Hope so too. Especially since we're gonna be there, so whatever. Moving forward, we're gonna go to let's do Cleveland against the Jets.
So yeah, the Jets got rid of Quinnen and Sauce. Defense got weaker. Offense remains dog shit. Um, the Jets have been a team that like when they started off 0-5, like I bet on them. Like I was like, dude, they gotta win, they gotta win. But dude, they let me down so many times. They're just so bad. Like I can't even emphasize how bad they're. Browns defense, Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year. Arguably he's gonna do the second time. They're legit. Their offense is bad, but the Jets defense got worse. I don't know. It's a battle of shit this game, but I'm gonna ride with the Browns on the money line. That's
Okay.
what I got.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned Myles Garrett, who will probably win again defensive player of the year. I read somewhere that Justin Fields' first game, Garrett sacked him 4.5 times that game.
Holy shit.
So he could torch him again. This is a game. This game's like a test for football fans. Like, are you gonna stick around and watch this?
I'm not. I mean, like,
Because on paper, it's a good game. You know what I mean?
on paper,
Yeah, like it's
like how tight it is.
yeah, like it's like
Competitive game.
it's like the poop bowl
Yeah.
or the shit bowl. You know what I mean? Like it's a good game. It's like a football fan game. Like if you're a real
Competitive game.
yeah,
It's a shitty game, but competitive.
yeah. So, um, I mean, look, let's start off by saying that the Jets went full OKC mode, and they just got a bunch of picks. They went off the trade deadline, bro. I really think they weren't the deadline. Um, and they got rid of Quinnen. They got rid of Saw, as you mentioned. And I think two monsters not in that locker room may affect the team's energy and chemistry negatively, or maybe positively.
Could be positively. That tends to happen. You play a little less stressed.
Maybe positively, and that's why I'm gonna take the Jets here. Look, they're 1-7. Their locker room looks different. The fans actually have something to look forward to finally, with 2 first-round picks coming. And bro, they're gonna be at MetLife, so the fans could get, break some energy. But bro, if there's any game we gotta win with that record, bro, it's gotta be against the Browns. So I'm gonna take the Jets at plus money. Um, I'm probably not gonna watch this game, but it should be a good one, I think. Shitty game, but a good game. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets. You're going again. You're fading me again with Cleveland. Let's go with where you wanna go next?
Let's go to Minnesota. Baltimore Ravens versus the Vikings.
Okay.
So the line right now is at 4.5 Baltimore, minus 4.5. I'm riding. I'm gonna buy some points. I'm gonna be safe and take the Vikings at +7. I think the Ravens they've been horrible this year. I know Lamar was injured and all that, but even with that, I just don't. That defense is not good. The offense, I mean, Henry has not. I mean, he's been okay. I mean, on the road, they're 1-2 this year. They're on the road again. And hey, man, the Vikings have been a sleeper team. Like everybody, I think a lot of people count out JJ McCarthy. He's done the part. He's been competitive. He's won them big games. I think they're a sneaky team and they're a sleeper team. So I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow find a way to upset them and win this game. But the safe pick that I'm gonna go with is taking Vikings +7. That's my pick.
Okay. I'm fucking fading you again. I'm gonna look. Last week we saw in person, sadly, that the Ravens are back. Right, Lamar's back. They move the ball differently with him, rushing and like the rush game and passing game is different. I think they're trying to get back into the playoff picture. So I think they gotta win this one to do that. And I think Brian Flores and his defense will make it a great game. As someone who has always preached Brian Flores as a Dolphin fan, who we should be apologizing to. I know you like JJ. You've been on that train. I'm not on that train, at least not yet. I haven't seen much to hop on it, so give me the Ravens -4.5. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
It's fair.
Yep.
All right. So then next let's go to Giants Bears.
Yeah.
This is a weird one because they're both banged up and they're both, I don't know, like they're both middle of the pack. I mean, Giants are 2-7, but talent wise, I'd say they're both, like not the best, not the worst. They're just kind of there.
Yeah.
But man, Jackson Dart, bro, like he's just been he's exceeded expectations. I was big on him since draft day. I said that he was the best quarterback in that draft over Cam Warren. That he was gonna have the best NFL career.
You did.
Starting to show. He looks legit. I think the Bears are a team that they've exceeded expectations. They look good and all that. But I'm not sold. Like I don't think you can rely on them. I don't think they're reliable. I think that's the right word. Like I don't think they're gonna show up every single game. They're at home. The Giants defense has been good enough. And Dart, I trust. That's basically what it comes down to. I'm taking Giants +7. I'm buying points again. I like to do that. You'll notice that. Like I like to buy a touchdown just to be safe. If it's over 3, I'll buy it to +7. So yeah, I'm gonna take Giants +7.
Bears money line. The way the last game ended against the Bengals.
Oh my god!
Wow. I mean, talk about like that's the quarterback they drafted. You know what I mean? Like seconds left, ice in the game. I like where the Bears are headed. I really do. I think they found the Caleb they were looking for. Giants have 10 straight road losses. 10. I think they're gonna keep that streak alive. I'm gonna go with the Bears. I can see it being a tight game though. Like a last possession field goal. Yeah, type of situation. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna fade you one more time.
Well, both of our plays are in action there. The Bears could win in a tight game.
Sure.
I'm not. I'm taking.
I'm kind of going along with what you're saying. I think it's gonna be a tight game.
Yeah. All right. On the same board, just different picks. All right. So now we're going to the last game of the 1:00 slate. We got Saints at Panthers in Carolina. This is probably it's a shitty game. Saints are just poverty. Panthers have been good this year, but it's just not a fun game to watch. I'm gonna go similar to what I did in the Giants game. I'm gonna buy points. I'm gonna go +7 with the Saints. I don't even like. It's my least favorite out of all my plays.
Or 5.5.
The line's 5.5. Yeah, Carolina right now. I'm gonna go Saints +7. The only reason is because Panthers are just the putters all over them. I think it's like 80 to 70% of the money last time I checked on Carolina. Carolina's at home and it's a 5.5 line. I do think that like it should be a little higher. I think it should be like -7 line, considering they're a 5-4 team. They're 3-1 at home. I don't know. I thought it should be a little higher. I'm just gonna fade the public on this one. I'll buy points and I'll take +7 Saints.
Yeah, in terms of like picking a play, I think this game is my least favorite of the slate. And I think I'm gonna do the same as you. I think I'm gonna go. It's so hard picking Saints spread, like really hard.
Anything Saints,
because they're just auto fade, and they've struggled covering spreads this year. But I think versus Carolina, I mean, fuck it, right? I mean,
Carolina's been good.
huh?
Carolina's been good.
No, I know.
It is just like a Vegas trap.
It's a Vegas trap, but maybe we're wrong. Every game against the Saints are because it's like everyone's gonna fade them. It's a weird spot. It's a weird spot. I think I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna buy a point 7.5. keep it safe within a touchdown. But yeah, let's go to 4 p.m.s. The 4 p.m.s, straight divisional games.
Fire games.
They're all fire. Even though Daniels isn't healthy, but we'll get to that. Fire games. Which one do you want to start with?
I mean, you mentioned Daniels. Let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
So, I mean, dude, based off Sunday night when they played the Seahawks, I mean, that was just like embarrassing football. Like they looked horrible. They just looked really bad. There's no Daniels. It's not his elbow. Lattimore's not playing. McCaffrey's not playing. I just see the Lions putting belts ass. I think I'm taking Lions -6.5 here. It's just as simple as that. I just think the Commanders look so bad. I have no faith in them after that game. And the Lions' offense is a juggernaut, bro. I'm ready. I'm just taking it.
On top of that, bro, they're coming off a loss. We saw this same matchup last year when we went to Ford Field in the freezing snow for the NFC divisional game, where Daniels just said I'm him.
Yeah.
Difference here is clearly we don't got Jaden Daniels, who gruesomely got taken out of the last game way too late. He got taken out of the game. Should have been pulled before that. The ring blown out. You said it yourself, it was an embarrassing game. But they decided to keep him in, and now that whole team is a fucking hospital. I mean, Terry's not playing. Debo barely plays. It's like, bro, this team's a joke this year. So yeah, with you. Think they're gonna get their lick back from that divisional game. I think the Lions blow them out.
Okay. Let's go Cardinals Seahawks. This is one of my favorite picks. One of them. Divisional game. Seahawks look nuts. They smacked the Commanders. I'm gonna ride with the Cardinals at +7. Brissett looked lights out. Brissett looked amazing against the Cowboys. Through I don't know how many yards. I think he had 2 pass touchdowns. No, I mean, he looked amazing. They benched Kyler. So the offense looks great. Defense is doing its part. Seahawks are due to maybe not lose, but maybe have a little tougher game. I like the Cardinals +7 here.
I'm with it. I'm with it, bro. And it's crazy because Seattle is playing really good. And now they add Rashid Shaheed to that offense. And Darnold is maybe in MVP contention. I don't know. But, dude, I mean, it's tough to fade that team right now. But divisional game, bro. You're going to see that as a common theme in this show is that divisional games, we tend to go with the underdog spread. Yeah, for good reason, though. You know? So, I'm going to sprinkle money line maybe, you know? Get some, what is it, like, that's probably like +250 or somewhere like around there, right? Yeah. So, maybe even sprinkle that. I can see an upset. Maybe a Jacoby. I would love that for Jacoby, man. I mean we're all Dolphin fans, so yeah, man, that would be pretty cool for him to earn that spot. Or Kyler, or fucking Seattle. That'd be awesome. But anyways, let's go into I guess the only 4 o'clock left, which is the Rams against the Niners.
This is my favorite game.
This is a battle. I think this is the one that we're gonna watch for sure.
This is probably my favorite Sunday game after the Patriots Bucks game. No, sorry. This is a favorite game, and Patriots Bucks probably my second favorite. But this game is gonna be that movie.
I agree.
This is
I agree.
it's a divisional game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you could say they're somewhat a rival. I guess.
Yeah.
Rams 6-2, Niners 6-3. I mean, it is a big game for both teams.
Definitely.
Really, really big game.
You want me to start or you?
Go for it. Dude, this game is at Levi Stadium. And the Niners are +185.
Sorry, bro. I mean,
It's screaming value, bro.
so much. Like, they're home. and they're plus 185. And bro, this isn't a shitty team. This is bro. They have dogs. Again, another divisional upset. Gotta go with our guy CMC. Look at that. Look at that jersey. You can't spell CMC without MC. So most of the money's on LA. Also, that's another thing to note. Spread's only 4.5. It's just weird. I don't know. I think the Rams are arguably the best team in the league right now, and it's only at 4.5 against the Niners. The math is not adding up, especially being at home. San Fran money line. Let's do it. So, Rams have been tested once on the road this year. They've been tested versus a good team once on the road. It was at Lincoln versus Philly.
Yep.
They lost that game.
Yep.
They should have won, but they lost.
Mm-hmm. I'm not wearing a jersey for no reason, bro. We're riding with CMC. When you got that guy on your team, no matter you have Mac Jones at quarterback, whoever it is, that offense is gonna meet.
Absolutely.
I trust the defense. Special teams, kicking. The Niners, they win that battle. The Rams have had one of the worst special teams. They're just the small ball side of the football game. The Niners have it, and it's a divisional game. It's gonna come down to that. Those little intangibles are gonna count at the end. And it's gonna be a good coaching battle. But
dude, they're both two of my favorite coaches. I was about to mention.
yeah,
I love McVay and Shanahan. I mean, it's
they're two of the league's best.
Yeah.
I like it. If you want a safe play, 49ers +3, I guess it's safe. But we're gonna be taking the ML. That's our pick for sure. And then that leads us into Sunday Night Football at LA versus the Chargers. Steelers versus the Chargers.
That's so far.
I think it's a good one. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's like two evenly, pretty. It's gonna be a competitive game. I think it's gonna be a good one.
It is. It is, and I think both teams are in. I think they're in similar situations. In the sense that they're both giving a playoff push. Do they have all the pieces though? You know what I mean? It's an interesting game for sure.
They're both very, very well coached teams, Tomlin and Harbaugh.
Yeah, this is a pick'em. I think this is a pick'em Sunday Night Football. Two elite passers. I want to hear you first. So let's.
Bros, I agree with you. I think it is a pick'em. Therefore, I'll take the plus money. I'm gonna go with the Steelers, but I'm gonna play it safe. I'll take them at +3.5. Chargers O-line is injured. Joe Walt, I believe, was out for the season. Just got announced out for the year. I believe it was an ankle. Their O-line's banged up, and one of the Steelers' strengths is their pass rush. So Herbert better let go of the ball quick because the Steelers are gonna be coming. And I just like them in this spot. I think they're well coached. I think they're gonna put pressure on Herbert. And the Chargers they've been questionable as far as ball security and their offense. They've done the job, but it hasn't been reliable, I would say. They've had their ups and downs, and I could see the Steelers with a well coached team and a good pass rush defense. I could see them exposing them. So I'm gonna take Steelers at +3.
Okay. I like that. Steelers won last week 27-20 against the Colts, a serious team. Chargers won 27-20.
Yeah.
Same score, but against the Titans. It's kind of like the opposite. Dude, this is a tough one. This one and the Carolina one, I was kind of like, give me anything. I'll flip a coin. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers at home. I think they're gonna handle business. I know the injuries suck. Their O-line is gonna be put to test, especially against the Steelers. But I think the Chargers are gonna push through, man. I mean, that Steelers winning against the Colts is massive. I think the value is for sure with the Cedars. I'm not denying that. Yeah, man. Prime time, I could see some field goals this game for sure.
Boswell is activated.
Oh, he is fucking here. We're Boswell fans, man. He's elite. But yeah, let's go with the Chargers money line.
All right.
Yeah.
So that leads us into Monday Night Football. This might be
Game of the week.
one of the games of the year. I have high expectations for this game. I think this game's fire. Like,
I agree.
Eagles, Packers at Lambeau Field. Gonna be cold. Gonna be around in the 30s, 20s. I really think this is game of the year potential. So I'm gonna give you my pick. I'm gonna go with the Packers on the money line. I'm gonna go with the Packers on the money line. Their home team. They have one of the best defenses in the league, arguably the best. Offense has been great when healthy. Tucker Kraft is out for the year, so that's going to be a question mark. But I think they have enough weapons around, regardless. Yeah. Jacobs an animal. I think they're going to be fine offensively. They've been great this year, well coached as well. With Matt LaFleur, and I think since the weather's cold, the Eagles are going to have to rely on Barkley. Barkley's been, I wouldn't say Saquon Barkley this year. He's been obviously great as a running back. But Packers D, bro, it's there. And they're the third ranked team in rushing yards allowed in the NFL this year. So I think they're gonna restrain Barkley a little bit. And I see the publics all over Philly as well. Seems like they like him at plus money, which I get it. The value's there. It's Philly, defending champs. But that's exactly why I'm riding with Green Bay.
In this show, we're going to be talking about baseball, basketball, football, all the sports, really. You're going to see a common theme. Okay. And it's always going to be 2 words. Fuck Philly. Always. Always. Okay. We're going to go. We're going to say fuck Philly again in prime time, and we're going to go with the upset. We're going to go Green Bay. We're going to go Green Bay. We're going to go with the boys. They lost against the Panthers last week. That stings. That stings, man. But now they're back home at Lambeau in the fucking cold, which, by the way, they haven't played at Lambeau since like October 12th. So it's been a long time since they played at home. The energy, primetime Lambeau, the fans are gonna fucking show up.
Yeah.
You said to yourself, every ounce is on fucking Philly. Like, the public is just slamming them. As if the Green Bay don't have one of the most, like, complete teams in the league. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, the money, for me, is where this pick is. Because it's, like, 90% of the money line is on Philly. I would have expected them to be 70-30.
The thing is, when you see defending champs at plus money, like, everybody's gonna want that, you know. So I get it, but
True, very true.
No,
And they're plus money.
Packers right now minus 2.5.
Yeah, that's why Vegas wants you to nibble. That's what we call the rats. The rats are nibbling on the cheese, but they don't know about that trap yet. So
On the cheese.
yeah, bro, that cheese is strong. But
Fuck Philly, bro.
fuck Philly for life, and fuck the tush push. Fuck them all. I love Barkley though. But yeah, man, Packers NL. That's a great way to end it. Great way to end week 10. We have a lot of good games this week. Even the shitty ones are good, which is weird. It should be a fun one. And next week, we're gonna come back to you with our week 11 predictions. But we're also gonna every week we're gonna give you our record. So we're gonna see who's more accurate in week 10 next week. But thank you for tuning in again. And we'll see you next week.